Finally tried some Milk makeup. I am already primed. I use a sunscreen primer. This is the Supergoop Mineral Matte Screen in SPF 40. So that is why my skin looks a little ashy underneath the color correction. So I use L'Oreal Infallible in the color Coffee, I believe, to color correct my face, and then I already did my eyebrows because it makes the review go by faster. So we are going to be going in with the Milk Makeup Blur Liquid Matte Foundation, and this is in the color Golden Deep. And this is my first time using Milk makeup, so I'm pretty excited to see. I think I've heard a lot of pretty good things about this foundation, so we'll see how it turns out. The color was okay when I compared it to my go-to foundation, but I do notice that it's the winter, so I'm in a little bit more. I did get a little bit of sunshine over this past weekend because it was like 80 degrees in LA, which was great. So we'll see how this color turns out. Already, I feel like it kind of matches my chest, so I'm kind of excited about that. First I thought it might be a little too light. I think we're definitely gonna need some more coverage, but yeah, it's blending out okay. And when I tried to blend it out on my hand, when I wiped my hand, it seems to dry down a bit darker, so we'll see. Okay, we're definitely gonna have to go in with a little bit more. The application and the smell feels pretty good so far. It's very light, it doesn't feel heavy at all. That's what I do like so far. And I just like that it really almost looks like a perfect match to my skin tone. I guess my face sometimes can appear a little bit darker or deeper than my actual skin, or sometimes it appears lighter. I really don't know until I finish doing all my makeup. But okay, and then probably have a little bit in here we need to get in with. Okay, so I'm not mad at it right now. It's very, very natural. I'm gonna go in a little bit more on my nose because sometimes I forget to get in this area. I'm not mad at it at all. I think it brings out a really natural look in my skin tone. So this is with it, of course, and this is without. But granted, this isn't my natural skin tone. This is like sunscreen and color correction. So here you guys can see. Okay, and you guys know on this side, we're gonna go ahead and go in with a brush. It's an Urban Studio brush, and I found it at the 99-cent store, so I was pretty pumped when I found it. I really, so far, like the application though with the beauty sponge, and I am a little like pory here. I can still see a little bit of pores here, but I think it does a pretty good job of blurring it. I haven't really read a lot of the claims about this foundation. I just remember seeing it a lot back in the past, so finally decided to try it out. Just gonna go ahead and add a lot right now since we added a lot on the other side. And again, this is in the color Golden Deep. I'll of course leave that down in the description below. So I know it seems pretty orangey, but again, when it dries down, sometimes it just evens out to my skin tone. But what I do like is that I feel like it matches my chest area, and it's not like much darker or much lighter. But of course we won't know until we get in the car, so, or until we go outside or stand in front of a light, so, or like a natural light, not a freaking ring light. So I will say upon application it does go on pretty orangey, but I've learned to not let that freak me out. Like, I really just need to let it dry down before I make a full decision on whether it's my skin tone or not. Okay, with the brush though, it literally looks airbrush. Like, this is extremely dewy with the dewy blender, probably because it still has like the moisture, but with the brush, after like patting it down and kind of like buffing it into my skin, it's flawless. It really is. I totally forgot to do my nose area. Okay, let me know down in the comments, you guys, if you can tell the difference between the brush in the beauty blender. I totally can just from looking in the camera. And with this foundation, I think I definitely like the beauty, or I definitely like the brush better. It just looks flawless. Like, this literally looks like my skin. And I know I don't say that about every foundation, but the foundations that I really do love and start to cherish, I will say it looks like my skin. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna continue doing, I will really want to like brush this all out with the brush, but I'm just going to continue doing the rest of my face as I normally would, and then at the end we'll be able to see which one is different. So yeah, I'm just going to go put the rest of my face on, and then I will come back and show you guys the end result. And then we're actually going to do a wear test today so you guys can see how this holds up, if it transfers, what my thoughts are, all of that. So let me just finish doing my makeup and I will be right back. Okay, so here we are with the finished look. Of course, everything I use will be in the description box below. Looking down at my mirror right now, and I'm not mad at this foundation at all. I think it looks really good. I'm a little plumper still on this side. I feel like just because that application really kind of infused a lot of the moisture in my skin, so this is why I feel like this side's a little bit more plumpy than this side, but I'm not mad at it at all. I just really like how it came out. Barely any crease lines right now. We're gonna see if it has transferring. I did do my whole like setting spray and powder thing, so barely any transferring, which is really good. I think you would expect that of a high-end foundation, so I am happy with that right now. Like, this may become my favorite high-end foundation. I'm really liking it. Everything else I kept really simple because I just wanted to focus more so on how the foundation plays out, but I wanted to do a full face so that way I wasn't like downplaying anything. So yeah, so far really liking how it came out, really liking the color, and we will see how everything turns out in a few hours. I'm finishing up on my lunch right now, so it's about 2:50, 3 o'clock, and we'll probably take this off around 8 or 9. But that is it for this look right now, and I will see you guys in a few hours when we check in. I want to just give you guys an up close look too. Comment below, you guys, let me know what you think, and also let me know which side you guys like better, and I'll see you guys in a few hours. So we are back after five-ish hours of wear, and I know that's not like a full day of wear, but maybe like now in 2021 in quarantine when we're not always out of the house so much, it's gonna be a full days of wear. I don't know. But I wanted to hop on here and give you guys an update and give you guys my final thoughts actually, because I'm gonna take this off. I think after 5 hours, which would probably be like half a day, this is doing fairly well. For a high-end foundation, I wouldn't expect it to do anything less than this. I will say that this is probably about the same as the Fenty one, but actually no, I remember Fenty being really oily on me, and that's why I took it back. So I like how this is being matte and it's holding my skin back. I did use my Coty AIRSPUN to set it, and this SUPERGOOP setting mist spray to set it too, so I know that's helping too. So I like how it is, you know, holding the oil back. I can say I am getting like in my creases, not only can you like see the crease, but you can see there's like product built up here. So that's not like the biggest, so you can't really see my smile lines, which I like, and this I can easily buff away, so I'm not mad at that. Overall, I do like it. I think this might be just like a good winter foundation for me since my skin is a little lighter than it would be in the summer, so I probably will try to just finish this up this winter. I am going to keep it, not going to take it back, so I do like that. Okay, so let's talk about what the foundation does real fast. So it is silicone-free, dimethicone-free, oil-free, cruelty-free, vegan, made in the USA. Full coverage, water-thin foundation, provides weightless, long-wearing matte finish. It won't clog your pores so skin can breathe. Blurring microspheres minimize the appearance of pores, fine lines, and imperfection for smooth, flawless-looking skin. Formula is housed in a mess-free, no-drip, airtight package. Shake well before use. Apply one to... Okay, so we did all that. I'm not mad at it. My first impression is overall good. I can recommend this one as like a high-end one just because, sorry for that clicking sound, and there's my dog, I need to get her nails trimmed. So yeah, totally could recommend this. Just for me, I would get a shade darker. Not sure how many shades it comes in, but I will put it on the screen. But I would get a shade or two darker than this just for my skin tone, but overall I'm not mad at it. I'm happy I tried it. I've finally tried some Milk makeup. I'm excited to see what else I can try too from this line, just because everyone always talks about how great Milk makeup is, and I wonder how good this would have been if I tried the Hydro Grip Primer. I think that's what it is. So far I like it. I don't have too many complaints, except like the little bit of caking in my smile line, but the fact that you can't see my smile lines, like a lot of the times with my drugstore foundation, especially the new ones that I try that I'm not like hooked on, like my smile lines are super apparent. So the fact that like my smile lines are barely there and I can easily just like buff this out, and then like if I was just to go in through the day and just like clean this up, it would essentially look flawless. So yeah, I'm not mad at it at all. As far as still being transfer proof, it does pick up a little bit, but not too much like typical drugstore foundations, again, because that's usually what I use. I would say this is pretty good. If I would compare it to a drugstore foundation, maybe. Definitely not Color Stay. I would definitely rock Color Stay over this because Color Stay is my girl. Probably, I'm kind of getting L'Oreal Infallible vibes, but that one transfers a lot. So maybe like a CoverGirl foundation. Like the CoverGirl 3-in-1, I think would be like a close to, just as far as like the formula and how it wears through the day. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Comment below, let me know what you guys think. Comment and let me know if you guys tried this or if you guys are thinking about it, have tried it. But yeah, I have no complaints. I think this is a good foundation. Retails for about 40 bucks. So it is pricey, but I do think, especially because it's vegan and like cruelty free, and that's gonna be like a big move moving into like the future years because people want to be more responsible with what they're buying and putting on their face. I definitely think it's worth it. It's like, I would expect nothing less than this for a $40 foundation. So I'm here for it. I can totally recommend it, and I will update you guys probably at the end of February with how I feel about this. It's kind of hard to give you guys like the full do I love this after one use, but my first impression is I can rock with this and I can recommend it. And I would definitely tell you guys if I couldn't in a heartbeat. That is it for this video. Links and everything below, blog posts with more links below, and everything that is on my face will be down below in the comment box as well. The next foundation we'll be trying is a Sephora foundation. You guys, I'm stepping up my makeup game and getting into the high-end brands because I'm just trying to elevate my inner being. You know, we're on this Black Girls Deserve Luxury train, so I'm trying to ride the wave. Our next foundation will be a Sephora foundation, and then after that, I only got my hands on the Revlon light color, but I got it in mocha and that was too light. So we are going to talk about that in a couple weeks when I finally get my hands on the darkest color. But yeah, so stay tuned for the next couple of weeks for some new foundation videos. As far as what is on my eyelashes, it is the Maybelline Sky High, and I just did a review on that. So I'll link that below for you guys to go check out. But other than that, you guys, it's been fabulous having you here if you stayed this long, and I will see you in the next video.